Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
manage this for the meantime. Patience, 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 wonderful ladies and gentlemen of 10 and 8 ePlay. Good evening and welcome back. Wow, you guys are psyched. I'm so sorry for the delay. Actually, we're meant to have started a long time ago, but I had to quickly run a few errands, so I just left those ads playing up for you guys. But here we are now, and we are live for Mobile Legends DECA Cup Season 2. 3 amazing fixtures that we have today. Actually, well, I don't want to be biased, but I kind of want to say we have 2 insane fixtures for us tonight. Or is it one important one? Let me see. Where are those matches? Ah, yes. 2 slightly important matches. Berserkers taking on Kaizen's Esports as the first game. Just waiting for the lobby to get set and the game is going to get on the way. Game 2. 2 top leaders of Group A. Alpha Zeros taking on Hexadecimalz. That's going to prove to be a very, very interesting fight if I do say so myself. So I won't be surprised if we're going to have a lot of chaos in there. And game 3, White Lotus versus Outwit Esports. White Lotus and Outwit Esports haven't won any game in Group A. So this is a chance for one of those 2 teams to pick a victory and at least just grab hold onto, 3 points and manage. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting match. But BSK versus Kaizen is another one that we might really, pay some much importance to, because Kaizen's at this moment have 3 points and BSK have unfortunately been not able to win any match. So maybe they could join Kaizen's with 3 points, or Kaizen's could move up again with 6 points. We don't know. Kaizen's have actually showed exceptional gameplay, so we definitely have an interesting match. Anyways, without too much talking, I've already talked a lot. Let's join the teams in the draft phase. Alright, just quickly turn up the volume here. Kind of loud. Alright guys, BSK versus Kaizen. We've got Melissa ban. Very, very interesting. I've been waiting for one team to actually ban out Melissa this tournament, because the few times we've seen Melissa on the match, she has proven to be very, very annoying, very, very deadly. She has proven to be the strong marksman that she is, being able to cop a maniac and a couple of triple kills as well. But I guess we can still say that the queen of the marksman so far is probably going to be Beatrix, due to the only player that has received a savage. And we might see that Beatrix gameplay in the next match from Alpha Zeros versus Hexadecimalz. We just gotta wait. It's all about the patience. 1-1 ban of the sides of Kaizen's as well as Cecilion. Meanwhile, I've got the second ban being Atlas. Strong bands, very, very powerful bands.
Your team is picking. Is to protect lives.
Yes, Great King, finally. You guys have gotten the violence you wanted. Oh, is this actually a good idea? Berserkers leaving Fredrin to the hands of Kaizen's. Fredrin right now is a very, very annoying jungling hero. He's very, very annoying.
Set me on fire! Your team is to the battle!
Xborg Sprint. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
It is better to be feared than loved. The hunt
if you cannot.
Your team is picking. Your team
Oh,
is
no,
banning.
he was left to the hands of Kaizen's. Well, that's interesting.
Among the plains exists your team the equilibrium, which I was made for.
See value
Your
in me?
team is picking.
You should.
Fredrin got banned. I mean, just that slide show there let Berserkers know that Fredrin was still going to be a threat, so good idea in banning him. Wait, what was that? Martis, We got some really nice junglers here. Ooh, Amon. I didn't even notice the Amon pick to begin with. That's a very good ban right there.
Your team is picking.
Leslie. There were better choices of marksmen to go with, honestly. I don't know why Leslie though. There was Hanabi, there was Beatrix. I mean, forget the comfort about playing with 120 ms. You can play Hanabi comfortably on 120 ms and still deal a decent amount of damage. I believe, in my opinion though, that Hanabi outskills Leslie, at least in early game, laning period. Ruby XP lane, that's a very good. Oh, Martin Minotaur.
We'll finish off what was left undone.
Minotaur roam. Okay, so Kaizens have a very decent draft. It's gonna be Ruby versus Xborg on the XP lane, though. I'd like to see that. The drafts are very interesting. Good burst damage off the sides of Berserkers and crazy amount of crowd control off the sides of Kaizen. This should definitely prove to be an interesting match. In fact, let's see how many fans we have for each teams here. Who do you guys think is gonna take the first game of the evening? BSK versus Kaizen. Victors. So we got BSK and we have Kaizen's here. Cast your votes. I mean, even though your votes really don't, matter, if it doesn't really determine the winners of the match, but it's still good to see, to know how the supporters react. Okay, so far we got 100% fans so far.
Reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Alfie, you've joined us tonight. Kaizen's to win or all riot with a machete. Alright. But please take it easy. Don't kill the innocent. Leslie better than Hanabi. In what planet, fam? In late game, yeah. Because Leslie begins to one shot. But early game, laning phase. Hanabi likes damage. True. But she finds it easier to clear waves because of her new passive. It was old Hanabi though. Oh, are we gonna have the first blood here? Yes, we will. The true damage from Sanford Xborg is no joke, but that leads to his Faraga armor getting broken. Ruby rotating a little bit late, but trying to get her hands on Xborg, who is forced to use the sprint. But there you have it, first blood drawn for Kaizen's. I mean, she does lack damage early in the game, but her ability to clear the waves easily makes up for it. And a Hanabi with Inspire, really not much of a joke. Okay, so Carrie going in, looking for green here. Actually dealing a decent amount of damage, but she might get taken down here, forced to use her flicker, and she is going to safety. Retribution laid out, and there goes the revenge kill. Hylos gave the first blood, but has been able to redeem himself somewhat by stealing Amon's kill. That's what I'm going to say. Now that's a very nice observation there. Savage play. Very nice observation. She could easily just stay out of range and last hit the minions, which actually counts because Hanabi could be hitting with the passives and still not be able to get the gold, but last hitting minions will give you an edge to outfarming your opponent marksman. That's one trick that a lot of marksman mains don't really understand. That ability to last hit minions. It's not just about clearing the wave. How you clear the wave effectively? We got the first turtle going over to the sides of Amon Berserkers. That will lead to a major team fight breaking out here. Martins is gonna get a double kill. Can he get a triple? No, he won't, but that's gonna go to Clay and 3-man wipe after losing the turtle. It's a very fair trade. I'll take that any day, anytime. Almost looking like a 1k gold difference between Kaizens and Berserkers. Match is off to a very hot start. This is what we like to see tonight. Kaizen's already looking like they're going to secure those 6 points. No, actually, Layla is a lot better than Hanabi. That's facts. Layla is a lot better than Hanabi. Early, mid, late. The only problem is that Hanabi has a free CC immunity that can help her survive, and also has crowd control in her ultimate. But the revamped Layla that is coming is going to be a lot of trouble. We've got an engage on the gold lane here. Carry forced to use her ultimate, but the vengeance is too strong for Hylos, and she will be taking some damage as well. Martis a little bit late to that short squabble over on the top lane, but it's really not much that they should have to worry about. Still maintaining position in the bush, waiting for a slight mistake, something that could just lead to an engage. We've got Loyi trying to get those yin yang combos, able to successfully land one on Leslie, forcing her under the tower, leaving the free gold for Dark Angel to enjoy. Scoreboard is not showing. Really? It's right up there. Scoreboard is right up there. Let's get a wider view here, just because I want to see literally half the map. Turtle already pulled over to the sides of Kaizen's. They already lost the first turtle. Let's see if they're able to get the second one. It seems most likely, yes, Boye will be able to secure the second turtle of the game. Minotaur with the flicker to force an engage, and now they're looking for Lilia. She goes down. Hylos is being chased. That's a double kill for Martis. Martis looking very, very powerful so far in the game. 6 kills to 1. Martis looking like he's going with the tank build. Leslie is still trying to keep a matchup on the gold. Actually, this BSK Nina is really playing well in my opinion. She hasn't died. She's still keeping up with the gold lead, still out farming Carry somewhat. They both have their first items, but Carry is receiving a lot of help on this gold lane, able to secure the first tower of the match. Still performing those yin yang combos, forcing Lilia to use her ultimate, but it has a very, very low cooldown, so it should be back in a few seconds. Oh, Lilia Loyi teleported into, oh, that's a double stun. Hylos forced to use his ult to send them to safety. Very, very lucky Leslie right there. Very, very lucky. Oh wow, congratulations, Chief. You had wedding and you didn't invite the Mobile Legends community. MLBB, that's not how we do things. That's not how we do things. You have to rehost another wedding for us. But yeah, she's playing well. She's playing well. What's going on the XP lane? Oh, that's a very good ult, but at what extent though? That was a very, very good ult, but really not something she should have wasted that flicker for, you know. He tried pulling off the ult flicker trick, but flickered away from the target. Lila doesn't have sustain in team fights, but she has a very, very decent range.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Lila has very, very decent range in team fights and insane burst damage, a lot higher than that of Hanabi, which makes her a lot more viable. Indeed, Layla late game with Haskell. Oof. If she doesn't get stunned, she'll peel any and everything. Good flanking from behind on Martis right here. But that will not be enough to get a kill. Minotaur waiting for the perfect time to land the ultimate. He might be looking for that chance right now. He has his flicker available, but they're not going to force to use. Last turtle of the game went over to the sides of Kaizen's. Another tower is about to go down here on the mid lane, one of the most important towers of the game. Yes, it will. Ruby tried really hard to make the push on her lane, couldn't really complete it. Martis looking for an invade. The way Kaizens have actually been able to match up the rotations from the sides of Berserkers, it's really something that's actually very, very commendable, you know. When BSK head over to the top lane, Kaizens are already there waiting in position to look for an opportunity to get a kill. Same thing when they rotate towards the XP lane, and as you guys can see from this, we might have a team fight breaking out here. Clay is going to get a kill on Hylos, followed up on the damage of Xborg, and now they're looking for Ruby. She's taken down as well. Unstoppable there for Martis. 2 kills under the tower, but sacrificing Minotaur in the process. A 1-for-2 trade. Still very, very good. Good job there from Kaizens. 5k gold lead so far. Oh, hang on. Wrong time to open the item sections, but good kill from Carry. You think Hanabi doesn't have damage? Just take Hanabi here and go and play with Trinity build. Actually, play with Crit build instead. Because actually, you can actually just hybrid it. First item, Corrosion Skite. Second item, Demon Hunter Sword. Then you build Scarlet Phantom and Berserkers. And then either Malefic Raw. And her damage can come out. And make sure you use Inspire. Then you see the damage that everyone is talking about. I mean, basic attacks are definitely going to bounce off of the enemies in the team fight, which is going to even give it more damage. But Hanabi has good damage, but compared to some marksmen, she doesn't. She's weaker, rather. Looking at this mid lane. First Lord over to Kaizen's. 9 kills to 2 in 10 minutes with an... Wow, that's a very, very large gold lead. 6k gold lead.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Towers will begin to fall as Lord makes his advance. Minotaur taking some serious damage there. Force uses ult and gets a flicker, but I think the follow up might be a little bit too late, but it still came in nonetheless. Xboard able to take Hylos off the map. Dark Angel still dealing out those massive damages on Carry. Amon. Not burst. Don't get him wrong. Exactly. Don't get him wrong. It's not burst damage he's talking about. He's talking about the continuous damage that she deals is quite high. We've got Ruby in a very, very bad situation here against Kaizens. Loye and Martis aren't letting up, and Martis is still getting kills, still getting stronger. 604 KD for this pro jungler. Xborg dealing some damage too. No wonder this one was looking weird. I was wondering why it was looking weird. Agent 47 patiently waiting, providing vision, as should any tank. Sanford with the rotations. 6 more seconds until the next Lord. Only the inhibitors, the mid lane and the bottom lane tier 2 towers are still standing, so Martis is already on that. Agent 47 doing a good job zoning out Berserkers. Sanford taking some damage. He might not be able to use his ultimate. He has to be very, very careful, but his skill 1 is still doing a good amount of damage. You got Lilia trying to come in from behind. Hylos is going to force an engage, but the Lord will still go over to Kaizen's, and we're going to have a fight breaking out here. Ruby taken down by a godlike Martis, who gets another double kill right there, and now the hunt is for Lilia. Meanwhile, Tank versus Assassin over on the top side of the gold lane. Triple kill, and ladies and gentlemen, 3 players off the map for Berserkers Esports. They are about to lose this game. Can they hold out? Can Leslie and Amon hold out the defense line? Can they even make a comeback? 2 kills to 15. 10k gold lead. Approximately. Towers are falling. A very, very hard grind. Hylos is going to force an engage, and so will Sanford, popping that ultimate. Yin Yang combos coming out. Amon was able to land the ult, but didn't get a kill. Killing spree for Clay. More and more damage. Leslie taking some serious damage as well, but she's not going to get killed anyways. She will survive. Ruby is trying to get in, looking for some damages as well. Leslie popping the ultimate snipe, but that's not going to be enough to get the kill. Minions are still pushing in. The defense is still looking good. There goes the kill on Minotaur. Martis, legendary for him, gets a kill on Amon. Well, good job to BSK for holding out and surviving, even if it's just for a few more minutes, because I highly doubt there's a very, very slim chance that Berserkers can make a comeback in this game, but it's still something worth watching. 2 inhibitors are taken down. And 1 more left to fall, but either ways, the next Lord will determine if Kaizens can end this game, because I highly doubt Berserkers will be able to get their hands on the Lord at all. They don't have the map anymore. They are much more open now. Haven't even been able to secure any towers against their opponents. Kaizen's showing some dominative gameplay here. A quick look at what the items are like. Let's quickly rotate and see what the other players are doing on the map. Yeah, like I said, a quick look at what the items are. Ruby going for a bit of a 60% damage build there. Has Claw, War Axe, Warrior Boots, and the Endless Battle. Now settling for Anticuras. Leslie still gets to die anyway, able to maintain her KDA and still be able to farm. Currently having the highest gold off of Berserkers with 9,800, which is actually not too far when compared to what Loyi has. You know, she's actually able to maintain her farm, so you might be able to see some burst. But the enemy team, they are just too tanky. Yo, just too tanky. She might not be able to deal out much damage. Alright, Lord number 2 secured for Kaizen's. The road to victory gets even narrower. We're getting closer and closer and closer. Just secured his brute force breastplate while Xbox secured the dominance ice. And gone. How did Ruby walk all the way over there? How did Ruby get all the way over there in an attempt to split push? Well, it was a very, very good attempt, able to take down 2 towers. At least BSK won't lose this game without securing any towers. But she's about to get bursted down here by Amon. Wow. Wow. Okay, I want to see the items that Amon has and why he wasn't able to burst down Loyi at that position. She doesn't even have any defense items on her. Anyways, back onto the team fight. What we can see here, Phoenix is going to get taken down. The Lord has already been killed. Good defense there from Berserkers Esports, but that's not going to be enough to save them from the speed of the light wheels coming off of carry. Ladies and gentlemen, game 1 secured by Kaizens. They have their 6 points and they're going to join Quantum Circle as the top leaders of Group D. GG's, well played. I know, right? It looked practically impossible for Berserkers to actually get to actually make a comeback in this match. They tried. They really tried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually even more impressed with Leslie. Her inability for Kaizens to take her down really showed you how good of a marksman. Her positioning was very, very nice, but just the fact that it's Leslie, she's a single target marksman, you know, not the kind of marksman that can really excel in team fights, and it was really, really hard for Leslie to actually carry this game. Leslie isn't a kind of marksman that you can easily carry with in a tournament setting, because it's all about the team fights. It's all about the initiations, the damages, everything. It's teamwork. You know, if this was like a solo game now, maybe Leslie would have been able to carry split push and something like that, but nah. I'm not saying that the Leslie player was bad. I'm saying the Leslie pick, it could have so easily been any other marksman. Probably like Beatrix, honestly. Beatrix would have actually fit in this situation very much, with the ability to clear waves very, very fast. But it is what it is, and we have seen the end of the first game. So we're going to take a very, very short break, even though it's actually not that necessary, and get right back to the lobby to join the most anticipated game of the night. Hexadecimalz, last DECA Cup Season 1 DECA tournament winners, going up against favorites for DECA Cup Season 2 Alpha Zeros. They're currently the team leading in Group A right now, both with 6 points. One of them can win tonight. So let's just get the lobby set, and we'll join you guys right back. Stay with us and don't go anywhere.
Jack it up.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate the patience. Now, before I get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the matches so far. If you've enjoyed the tournament on the whole so far, please, it's just a click of a button. Well, 2 buttons technically, like and subscribe. But yeah, you guys get the point. So game number 2, the most anticipated match of the day: Hexadecimalz versus Alpha Zeros, the 2 top teams in Group A. These teams have been able to win their opponents, Outwit, Esports, and what are the guys, White Lotus, very fashionably well. Alpha Zeros being able to secure the first Savage as well as a Maniac, I believe, and Hexadecimalz also having a Maniac to their name on their Melissa. So yeah, it's gonna be a very tough match. Might actually be up to 30 minutes. So you guys get your popcorns, get your drinks, and hopefully the match starts in a very few minutes and we should join the teams in the draft phase. So what is happening in the chat, guys? What's good? Still talking about the last game. Yeah, Hylos could have definitely been a better choice of there definitely could have been a better choice of a tank, or maybe even a support, you know. You're kind of right. The Kaja would have been better because the comp is more of like a pick-off comp. So to say, actually, yeah, it is, because we have an assassin like Amon who just wants to pick off heroes who can just excel. But the funny thing was that Amon couldn't even assassinate Loi without any defense items, and it was just funny because, well, he didn't get the full combo anyway. So, and they were already lacking behind in damage and farm and everything. But yeah, who won? So the winners of the first game were Kaizen's won their match. Anyways, yeah, the draft is up, and here we go. Alright, right off the bat, Hexadecimalz don't want Alpha Zeros to get a Savage anymore. They have decided to ban out Beatrix. But banning out Beatrix and leaving Melissa, is that a risky? Oh, they had first pick. I forgot. Wise choice. Very wise choice. Good bans, Eve and Beatrix, and from Alpha Zeros you've got Martis and Carrie. Very nice. Very nice bans. Alpha Zeros to lose. Well, this is the last match. Their last match in the group stages, I believe. So Alpha Zeros have 6 points. Hex have 6 points. So whoever loses, both of them still get to move up into the upper bracket. It's just a matter of who goes in stronger, you know. This is actually like a match to see which team is the best, honestly, because there have been a lot of talks over on the WhatsApp groups and every other platform. A lot of people have favored Hexadecimalz to win. Like, the favorites right now to win this DECA Cup Season 2 tournament, we've got Hexadecimalz being Season 1 champions, Alpha Zeros, Otosuki Clan. For some reason, believe it or not, Otosuki Clan are actually favorites to win this tournament. They actually, even though their group is not too hard, but their group is not like, I don't want to say it's too easy, but the group is just okay. and Kaizens. Kaizens and Quantum Circle. These 5 teams, these are some sort of teams that are actually favorites to win the tournament. So one of these 5 teams, in fact, these 5 are actually going to get to the top 5 stages of the match. I'm actually saying it now. That's my prediction. You might be wondering why I didn't mention Superstars Connect. Superstars Connect are slightly weaker, and I can't exactly see what happened, but Superstars Connect have gotten slightly weaker. But they might still end up in somewhere around 6th position.
Your team is picking.
There is no draw here, Rex. You and I know that. It's either you win or you lose. That's not how MLBB works. Exactly, Kobe. Thank you very much. Echo versus Blacklist. That's kind of what this game is now, right now. Although Hexadecimalz seem to be winning a little bit in the draft phase, picking a lot of very, very meta heroes, very, very strong heroes. We've got Melissa for team fight and the late game stages as well. You've got Xborg and the true damage. There's going to be a lot of damage against Thermos and Atlas. You've got Frederick in the jungle, Akai Rome, and Harley mid lane. I can't exactly say I agree with the Harley mage because he's a single target hero. But Alpha Zeros are not lacking behind either. They've got Clint, another very, very good marksman. In fact, one of the few marksmen that can actually match up to Melissa on the board lane. Yeah, that's a very, very good choice there. Professor X with Cecilion, the late game mage, king of the late game mages. Walks Alpha is going to be playing Atlas, and we've got Zaddy on Thermos, a very, very strong fighter. Thermos taking on Xborg on the XP lane should be a very, very interesting matchup. And then you've got Karina in the jungle. I feel like Karina is going to go tank build. I mean, that's how Hades always plays. I don't think I've ever seen Hades play an assassin. And it will shock you to know that Hades' main is actually Harley. Yeah, Hades is actually a Harley main with over 1,500 games, I believe. But yeah, Big Daddy Hades playing his signature jungling role. And it's definitely going to be a tank build. That I guarantee.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Yes, sir.
5
Number
seconds
2.
till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
A very, very interesting game
All
indeed.
troops deployed.
They should pick Minnow here. What? Minnow's still a good pick. I mean, both teams have very, very good choice of tanks. Hades is an assassin main. Well, wow, that changes everything. But we all know Hades to be more comfortable in tournaments playing tanky heroes and even some fighters that can easily burst. Right at the bat, we already have Thamus about to get the first blood, and yes, he will. Zaddy already giving out the first blood. Karina invading the red buff, and I think Hex Psycho is gonna do the same thing, but he's really focusing a lot on this Atlas. Will he be able to get a kill? No, he won't, and Atlas will still escape. That was a very, very unnecessary chase right there. And you have a free red buff for Karina. That's definitely gonna be 2 red buffs right there. Next up, the crab. And she won't actually get. Clint is lucky not to escape. But is Melissa lucky not to escape as well? It looks like so. I don't think so. Wait a minute. Yes. But she was able to take Clint down with her. Melissa be like, if I'm going down, then you're coming with me, Clint. On the XP lane, we've got the 2 fighters going head to head, dealing massive damage to each other, but I believe only one can come out victorious. Never mind, they're both quite low on HP. Xborg and Akai in D. It's just a matter of who can jump on the objective first. And from what I'm seeing here, Alpha Zeros just might be able to be the initiator of the first turtle of the game, already pulling it over to the side, to their side of the jungle. Great 2000 IQ.
Slain the turtle.
Easy turtle there for Big Daddy Hades. Hardly a good mage here. The reason why I don't want to say Harley was a good choice here is because Harley excels more in one-on-one situations. I mean, although his skill 2, his skill 1 rather, is able to deal out AoE to a certain extent, and in the middle and late games, after securing the Genius Wand and Holy Crystal, he'll be able to dish out a very, very insane amount of damage. But he's more in a match like this. You really want to pick someone that excels very, very well in team fight. That's going to be an early ult there from Akai. That's going to leave him very, very vulnerable. Karina paying more attention down to the tank. Atlas is going to go in with an ult, but doesn't land it on anyone. What a waste of an ultimate. But still not going to stop them from forcing the engages there. Clint is going to be able to dish out some damage. Melissa is coming in with her ultimate as well. Leave me alone. But she might not survive this. Atlas definitely won't. Yep. Psycho a little bit late to the party, but still not missing out on the action. 4 kills to 4 with less than 500 gold difference. Both teams are going head to head, and this is definitely an intriguing match. Just what we asked for. No, I believe Psycho is back, so don't worry. Don't worry, the game is not too far gone yet. Still recoverable. The golds are tied up head to head. Turtle number 2. Hex trying to get his hands on this turtle. Juju Sama doing a good job at zoning out Atlas, forcing him to get away. But Kaina's gonna go looking for Harley, and that's gonna be a killing spree. Akai sending Karina under the tower, but she might be able to actually survive this, going all the way from behind. Akai is still chasing deeply. She might be able to get away with less than 10 HP. Meanwhile, Xborg takes Cecilion off the map. And that's going to be an almost free turtle. No, it's not. No, it's not. Alpha Zeros are not done yet. First out to go down is going to be on the gold lane. Good job there to Clint. Akai trying to zone. Big Daddy Hades gets the red tree and gets the turtle. That is going to be that. Maiwa followed up the ult there from Harley to get the kill on Thanos. A lot of fight happening. A lot of fight. It's kind of hard to keep up. That's a lot of fight happening, guys. 6 kills to 5, and now Hexadecimalz have been able to overtake as well as secure 1 turret for themselves.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
But they lose 1 at the same time, taking the mid lane tier 1. It's another important turret taken down. Yes, King, you couldn't have said it any better. A very, very tough game. Are we gonna see a fight? Atlas is trying to get his hands on Makai. Forced him to use the ult there. That's a good bait. And that leaves Akai without an ult. And meanwhile, I'm expecting an engage here. There goes the conceal. Atlas going in from behind, but really wasn't committing to it too deeply. Xborg being the only one here left to defend his tower all alone, forced to use his ultimate, tries to get the damage out. Here comes the reply fight. Juju Sama is gonna go in looking for an engage. Kaina is gonna be able to. Oh, didn't get the kill, but that's a double kill for Thanos anyways. I thought Kaina got the kill. Meanwhile, Clint got picked up in a 1v3 situation just close to the river right there, and another tower is gonna be taken down. Atlas able to land a 2-man ult, and here comes the follow-up. Well played. Melissa still trying hard to dish out some damage, but she might not be able to get the kill, and Karina will secure the kill. Like I said, Karina tank build didn't even complete the curse helmet, just stopped at the molten essence, finished up the guardian helmet, and now looking for, definitely that's the radiant armor, if I believe. Good choice of items there to follow up on Harley's damage. Kind of funny, yeah. If they pick like a team fight marksman, team fight mage, sorry, like Lohi, Eve was banned, so they couldn't get their hands on Eve, but Lohi was still open. Kadita, though it might be a little bit hard to play Kadita on like 120 MS, so never mind, we've got Kaina in a very, very tough spot, but she actually got saved by Akai, in my opinion, because Akai just altered her away from Fredrin's ultimate. Professor X on killing spree, Clint's dealing out damage, forced to use his sprint there, trying to get his hand on. Oh, he got the kill on Psycho. The quick draw, true damage. No. Harley peak was not fine, and they're gonna hear it a lot harder in the late game. Here's why. Harley, like I said before, focuses on a single target. He can literally only burst down a single target, 2 at most. But picking a team fight mage, a mage with large AoE skills, say Logi, you're talking about a team fight advantage, and the fact that she can easily teleport across the map to any place and force crazy engages. But I think Logi was banned, so can't exactly put my finger on that. But there are other mages that you can actually use to dish out large amounts of AoE damage. Like there's Aurora. Don't sleep on Aurora. 3 stacks, 1, 2, 1, just like 3 consecutive skill ones, and you already have an enhanced ultimate. Just follow up that damage with your Akai, and you'll be able to, control the team fight. So that's just gonna be it. This zoning coming off the side of Atlas. Let's try to get this into a wider view. Load number 1 secured for Alpha Zeros, and now they're gonna force the team fight. Xbo gets ulted. Cecilion already dealing a lot of damage there. Mega kill. 525 KDA for him. Melissa trying hard. There goes a vengeance, but she's taking a lot of damage, and she just might get taken down. Never mind. Oh, there's Cecilion with the slaps. Clint with the follow-up. Good tanking damage there from Karina. 4 players off the map for Hexadecimalz. Alpha Zeros are here to make a statement. They are not losing at all. I didn't even make the poll, and no one reminded me. Farsa, Pain, thank you very much, Farsa. But I don't know anyways. I don't know where Farsa was banned or not. I can't remember. Start the poll. Let's see. I mean, at this point, we already know who's going to win. So there's almost no need to even create the poll anymore. Ninjago Masters of Spin Jutsu Knights were there. Indra Lord making its way down the top lane. Got killed before they could finish up the tower, and Atlas goes in with an ult flick. With a flicker ult combo, but he gets punished in the process. The inhibitor is taken down anyway. Clint, quick draw. He is massive right now. Clint has a lot of damage under his kit, but he seems he's about to get taken down, forced to use his sprint and get into a better position. Cecilion doing a lot of magic damage there. Spin for me. Spin for me, Akai. You've been requested to spin. He's gonna go for an engage. Look at the damage from that skill 1, from that skill 2 alone. I mean, that's just a snow skill 2, bro. Look at how much damage they're dealing. Another inhibitor tower taken down. Honestly, Akai really isn't pulling up the weight here. Akai literally saved Karina from dying to Fredrin's ult in the middle. I don't know if you guys saw that. We're definitely going to need to clip that. Anti-Kiras for Fredrin. For who? Damas? Okay, Psycho's build is funny. Very, very, very funny. I don't know why he's building Antiquitas before dominant size. You're dealing with Tamus, a fighter that has a lot of physical. I mean, yeah, Antiquitas is fine, but you would have done dominant size first. Anyways, Akai already has dominant size. Like, it's not just about the anti, it's about the defense stats as well. Lord number 2 is going to force a Tifa to break out. Akai taken down once again. But there goes the shutdown from Maiwa. Atlas with the late ult. But it's still not something they can't handle because Cecilon is dealing a lot of damage. Karina is unstoppable, getting a double kill. But she won't be able to get away from this man. Oh, damn it, she will. She definitely will be able to get away. Wait, are you guys even taking a look at the lineup from Alpha Zeros? Just look at the number of tanks there. 3. And 2 of them are still dealing a good amount of damage.
Red team has slain the Lord.
Cecilion won't stack up. Would that be really? Yeah, actually, that would have worked. That would have worked, but apparently, according to Superstars Kinect, Harley is not smart. Level 2 Lord. Atlas with his ultimate ready for chaos. Akai. That was actually a very, very decent spin, but not something strong enough. Clint taking a lot of damage from Fredrin, but still able to survive that thanks to Cecilion's bad impact. Atlas has been taken down and couldn't even land the ult. 2 kills for 1. Cecilion and Clint right now are the ones dominating this game. Attention being paid onto the base. Ladies and gentlemen, Alpha Zeros will keep their 6 points. Alpha Zeros will pick the 6. Will keep their 6 points. What was I saying there? Force them to build that inner shield early indeed, but unfortunately, they hardly didn't really play it very, very smart, and now they have tailed and lost their chance at 3 points. GG's to Alpha Zeros for showing that they are still pros. They are still dominating. They don't need the beard traits to get a savage. The Clint is enough. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Melissa actually gave Clint a bit of a tough time in the early game. It's just because the counter rotation, the good rotation skills from Alpha Zeros were able to make up for Clint's lack of farm in the early game. But it is what it is, and Alpha Zeros have now 9 points on the tables, straight to the upper brackets, no questions asked. And the same situation for Hexadecimalz anyway. Quick look at what the data stats are looking like. Melissa tried really, really hard to push. Turret damage 93%. Clint falling behind with 73% as a second turret damage dealer so far. Also dealing the highest damage actually, 29% hero damage. Fantastic. Melissa though, for the size of Hexadecimalz, 33% and 32% for Melissa and Xborg respectively. It was indeed a very, very interesting game. Like at the beginning, in the beginning it was very, very interesting. It was full of action. Both teams were just going head to head. At one point it was 4 kills to 4, then it turned to 5 to 4, and then 6 to 5. Like the action just kept coming and going, but Alpha Zeros had the upper hands and they were able to pull out the victory. So the last and final game of the evening. Not really the most interesting, but definitely one that we would always still want to see. The 2 bottom teams in Group A, Outwit Esports versus White Lotus. Which of them will be able to get a win and get 3 points into their names? Just wait and we'll find out in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere and please stay with us.
up.
gentlemen, we are back. I feel refreshed. I feel ready for the final game of the day. White Lotus versus Outwit Esports. Two teams in the Group A that are yet to grab a win. So, as it seems, every group has a chance. Every team in every group has a chance to get at least one win, and one team has a chance to lose all their games. Tonight, this last game is about who will be that one team that won't get a victory at all in Group A between White Lotus and Outwit Esports. And in my own candid opinion, right, from what I've seen so far from the qualifiers and the first few days, I think White Lotus might actually win this last game. White Lotus has a little bit of a higher chance because I feel like their own gameplay has actually been a little bit more professional as compared to Outwit Esports. Unless I'm mistaking both of them, and maybe I'm trying to say Outwit is might be better, but can't really say. But yeah, let's see. Alfie, almost go call. What happened? Alright, anyways, the lobby is full. Let's join the draft phase of the final game of the evening.
Your team is banning.
Alrighty.
Are everlasting.
Ceslon and Xbox bans for Outwit Esports and White Lotus, respectively.
Your team is banning.
Alright. Well, we like to see surprises. We love to see surprises. That's what we're here for.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not over yet. The group stage is just a stepping stone to divide the tournament into
for too long.
the ones that have the stronger hands and the weaker hands, sort of, you know. So
Your team is picking, even when
exactly,
others were
Alfie.
born.
Thanks for clearing that up. Eve Ban fell over to the sides of White Lotus. That pick alone tells you that yeah, these guys definitely know what they're doing. We've got Melissa Ban, a very very good choice of a marksman ban. Outwit though picking carry. Clint was open. Brody too was there. Beatrix. Oh, Martis. Okay. You guys see what I'm saying? Masha?
Single worthy foe.
Masha?
Your team is banning.
Why Masha?
You should.
Why Masha? You know, I was already looking at it like Outwit Esports are picking some very very good players, but then that Masha pick. Hello? Why Masha? Fredrin, nice choice of a jungler right there. Estes Ban. Are we gonna see a Masha XP?
You are
Your team is picking.
Really actually makes sense. Oh, Minato pick.
We'll
Okay.
finish off what was left undone.
Lolita. This should be interesting.
I will protect you.
It is in despair that I see
Your
the
team is
fondest
picking.
hopes.
Fight for the ultimate answer.
Hilda XP. Okay. Good luck to you, Masha. Because that's definitely not one matchup that will be funny at all. Yes, let's get the pool out here. First win. White Lotus.
Welcome to Global Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Will White Lotus get the first
All troops
or
deployed.
Outwit Esports? Cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing, fam. That is very, very good. I'm really happy for you. Keep up the good work, and very soon we'll be watching one of the top African content creators live. It's a very, very great feat. There's always something to vote. First Little Wanderer secured by Cassidy. Good retry skills there. Wait, I'm on? I said I'm on. Nathan? Okay. Nathan matchup on the gold lane versus carry. Now this should be very, very interesting. Meanwhile, on the XP lane, as always, these aggressive fighters always going head to head. Meanwhile, I saw a force flicker there from Minotaur to get into safety. This Marty's skin is low-key really, really nice. This Marty's skin, where you stay, is low-key a very, very nice skin. It gives you that theme of a very, very strong warrior, you know. 3,000 worlds and not a single worthy foe. Damn, how old is this guy? Like, how old is he? Oh, who is this unfortunate soul? Who is that unfortunate soul? Lolita. And following up there, getting a kill on... He was actually able to land a kill on Fredrin, but got taken down as well. That ambush was insane. Nathan OP, yeah, actually, which is why I was like, Nathan, okay. But Nathan's gonna find it really, really hard though. Well, not really hard, but it's not gonna be easy for him anyways. Marsha getting started on the turtle for Fredrin. Lolita coming in to try as much as possible to delay, giving enough time for Martis to get over here and dish out the CC and the retry skills. Oh, it gets taken by Hilda. Real world manipulation here up by Eve, but it really couldn't do much damage, and now she might be chased, but never mind. Marsha still doing a lot of damage, but taking some as well, getting away from with low HP. Martis coming back into that fight to try and get a kill, but will get taken down by Cassidy as well. And it's a 1-for-1 trade-off in a post-turtle battle. That turtle secured by Outwit Esports, so I guess it's a victory for them. They got a kill and they got some extra gold and XP, so win-win. Marshall is about to collect right now. Take a look at that. Hilda on the aggressive. Now, isn't this fight very, very interesting? Look at how much damage Marshall is actually dealing to Hilda. But that just might not be enough for her to get the kill. Hang on. I don't really like the fact that I'm actually lagging too much. He first used the real world manipulation after taking a lot of damage, and Nathan will be wiped off the map. But you have a look, double kill there for... How did Eve die? She wasn't even anywhere near any damage. How did she die? Minotaur first uses ultimate there. Lolita might still be able to get away, but Frederick is not done though. The shield really wouldn't help, and the retry seals the deal. I mean, he has every reason to be here, honestly, because it's a carry. It's carry with Inspire, so she's gonna have a lot of damage. Although Nathan has a CC. Look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Do you see why Nathan is scared of carry? Look at how much damage she did. She shredded him. 2 more basic attacks and he would have been done for. Martis alone won't be able to get his hands on the turtle. So we're gonna have the second turtle over to the sides of Outwit Esports. They are gradually approaching cruise control. 7 kills to 2 in 5 minutes with a 4k gold lead so far and rising. It's definitely going to be a match that Outwit Esports will be controlling later stages of the game if they keep going at this pace. They are getting very farmed. On the XP lane though, Hilda definitely giving Marsha a very tough time. Well, I guess you can say that contributed to the reason why Carry is already fed, so kind of makes sense. Hilda though, 1v2 situation, but that 1v2 is about to turn into a 4v2 situation here. We've got Minato coming in with the counter, and here's Vexana, mega kill. Vexana is very strong, guys. Vexana's CC and burst damage is no joke. Marsha can't even freeze against Hilda, honestly. Region versus region, yeah, but one of them has higher attack speed stats, so it just might be the telling advantage in a fight between those two. But you've got Carry forcing the flicker from Lolita, who's gonna revenge, land the ult, and Carry might be in a very bad spot, but she will still be safe and sound. Lolita coming out with the shield. Mart is taking a lot of damage, and he might get taken out to Carry. Yes, he will. Carry on bot lane already. Unstoppable. Oh wait. I think I understand why. Ah, okay. Magic worship makes sense. The burn damage is just enough to actually get a kill, especially if you're low on HP. For yeah, Marsha can take on Hilda in the bush. It's a suicide mission. And the final turtle of the game goes over to Outwit Esports. Minato might be looking for an engage here, able to land the ultimate. Real manipulation from Eve, but that's not enough to get any kill. But it's just about enough to deal a decent amount of damage, and you have Madara taking off the face of the map. And I can definitely see Martis trying to deal out some damage. Lucky survival right there. Fredrin taunting Eve there. Marsha is coming in, forcing an engage there, doing a lot of attack speed, but that's a killing spree for Fredrin. Eve is gonna get taken down as well. Hilda will go down here to Lolita, and that's a lot happening just across the map. Even on the top side, we're able to see some kills take place. Carry still being an object of a massive chase there for Martis, but he's not gonna survive that either, and that's killing spree for Carry. Lolita comedy. Gradually, match coming to an end. Only the mid lane inhibitor standing now. The next Lord will definitely go down that lane, but it should still be a bit of an easy defend from White Lotus, because that Lord won't really be strong anyways. Forced retreat there from Martis, no idea why. He could have actually been patient, because now they're going to give an easier time for Outwit Esports to jump onto that Lord. Team fight starts, you know. I mean, he does have a skin named God of War, and he has fought in 3,000 worlds and not a single worthy foe. I guess he has finally met his matches here on this lane. This Fredrin. Total number one, load number 1, secured by Outwit Esports. Sorry, guys, I need your opinion. What on earth made me think White Lotus actually was going to? Well, this game could have fallen either ways anyway. Outwit Esports were able to get the advantage from the start, and now they are at cruise control, literally taking farm from every and any place they can get, having pushed torrents, even the mid lane, up all the way to the inhibitor tower. Don't worry, 50 MB should be enough to carry you to the end of this game. If they're able to utilize this Lord very, very well, they should be able to end. Not the real Marty, so cute. Oh, that's bad. As Kai's been taken off the map. 2 players off the map, and the Lord hasn't even gone all the way yet. That's bad play from Outwit Esports. Very, very bad. Lord couldn't even finish the job. What happened? Why?
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Outwit Esports had one job. One simple job. Push with the Lord and end the game. But no. Carrier and Frederick decided to force fight early, and now they suffer the consequences. Anyways, it's not over yet. Literally another minute and 30 seconds before the next Lord, so just be patient. Ginger drink. Marsha might actually look for an engage here. Good positioning there from Vexana. If I do be honest myself, we're gonna have an engage here. Minotaur going with the ult. Really good manipulation out there comes from Eve. Nathan still doing a lot of damage. Marty is trying as much as possible to get the CC skills. If the wipeout happens here, it's gonna be GG's. We got godlike there for Vexana. Fredrin forced to get it with 1 HP, but they're still coming back though. Hilda's gonna be able to use her ultimate to get a kill on Eve. And that'll be the end of that. Making their move towards the mid lane. Vexana in a lot of trouble here from this Martins, who is not letting up, but he might be in some trouble here. Never mind, Nathan's damage is insane as a Marson, but oh, she was still able to get the kill. Martins trying to get away as fast as possible, but that won't be enough. Marsha's gonna come in. Hilda gets the kill and backs right off. Looks like Nathan has no damage. Let's see that. He does actually. Genius Wand, Feathers of Heaven, Attack Speed Boots, and the glowing, the golden staff. Anyways, 3 players off the map for White Lotus, leaving Outwit Esports to get a very, very free Lord actually. Free level 2 Lord. I know, right? You see? Well, actually, there's really almost not much to say anyways. He's actually been very, very quite good, useful in team fights. He has had a lot of attack speed, but the damage is lacking. He still needs that like holy crystal, you know. But we can't say the same situation here for Outwit Esports. We're gonna have White Lotus try and have as possible to defend. We've got Hilda on the killing spree. That's gonna be a double kill. Are we gonna see a triple kill here? Nope. But we're still gonna have a legendary Vexana with a triple kill from Hilda. But ladies and gentlemen, that will be the game of the night. And eventually, 3 teams have a chance to win the matches, and 1 team has a chance to lose all their matches in the group stage. And unfortunately for Group A, that team is White Lotus. Their performance wasn't bad in this game. They all have silver except for Nathan, who has bronze. And even with the bronze, so I still think he was able to deal. He actually dealt a little bit good amount of damage, just not enough to give his team the victory. Carry got stronger. Carry was able to carry exactly. But that is it. Outwit Esports have been able to earn themselves 3 points for the tournament, and that is gonna be the final match for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. The data stats tells you exactly the happenings of this game. A quick look at what the group stage rankings look like right now. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to actually see this very clearly, but just for any information, in Group A, Alpha Zeros have been able to win the game tonight, giving them 3 wins, leading with 9 points. Hexadecimalz having 2 wins and 1 loss, staying at 6 points, still going to get over to the upper brackets. Meanwhile, Outwit Esports will maintain their 3rd position with 3 points, 1 win, and White Lotus having 0 points. The rest of the points are still as they stand. Those matches have been played here. Shinobi no Itoki dominating in Group B with 6 points, 7th Era with 3, Undead Alliance with 3, Orange Crimson with 0. Group C has Otsutsuki with 6, Fierce Legends 3, Superstars Kinets have been able to get a win having 3 points, and Dark Knights still have 0 points. Meanwhile, in the Group D, Quantum Circle have their 6 points. Kaizens were able to pull up a victory today to put them as well as in 6 points. Berserkers having 0 points till now, and Nature Beast still having 0 points as well. So the next battle that should be very interesting is in Group D, Quantum Circle versus Kaizen. It's one of those 2 teams who definitely have to lose, and we can't wait to get to that day, can we? So that is gonna be it from 10 and 8E tonight. I don't know if you guys actually noticed anything new, anything a little bit looking better than before, but let me know if you guys noticed it. And yeah, that's gonna be it from 10 and 8E play tonight. I am Perskill, your host for the DECA Cup tournament. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next tomorrow for the next games. Have a wonderful night. Peace out.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across survive.